Hello?
Hello?
Could you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know how to figure that out.
I'll call you in just a second, all right?
What was that?
I'll call you in just a second.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I am calling the 10:30 docket for the arraignment docket for February 10th, 2021. For those of you that are here that are defendants, in this case, this is your first hearing. And I want y'all to understand that court's now in session due to COVID-19 restrictions. This proceeding is being conducted by a Zoom conference. To satisfy the open court's requirements, this proceeding. Okay, I need somebody to mute somebody that's talking. Please mute. We're being live streamed on YouTube.
Sorry about that. I was getting away from the cattle.
All right. Would you mute yourself also, please?
Mute myself?
You know how to mute yourself on your phone?
No, I don't know how.
All right, then do me a favor and do it. Be as quiet as you can. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. All witnesses and parties to this proceeding are placed under the rule and are instructed not to communicate with anyone other than their counsel or record regarding the facts and circumstances of this case and regarding their testimony until this conclusion of this hearing. All witnesses and parties are prohibited from observing these proceedings on YouTube until the conclusion of the hearing, and all parties are instructed not to record these proceedings. Any violation of these instructions are subject to contempt proceedings. These proceedings are official on the record and are being recorded. Counsel and all present are instructed to act through as though you were in court because you are in court. Accordingly, please exercise proper courtroom decorum. For those of you that are here and do not have an attorney, when I call your name, I will ask you if you either have an attorney or if you're going to have time, want to go out and hire an attorney, or if you want to see if you're qualified to get one appointed to you, or lastly, if you want to represent yourself. Those will be your options, and I'll talk to you about it when I do call your name. Is the state ready in all these cases?
State's ready, Your Honor.
Okay, can everybody hear me fine?
Yes.
All right, good. Then the first one is going to be Emilio Padilla.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's you, Emilio. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Emilio, I see that you do not have an attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Emilio, do you want to have time to be qualified to have one appointed, or do you want to represent yourself?
Which one would it be to be fastest? Because right now I'm on the fields with some cattle.
I can't tell you the answer to that question. You have one of three options. If you want to hire an attorney or you want to have one appointed, then we will set you for the next court date to give you time to confer with them. And then if you want to represent yourself, then you can confer with the state today. It's your choice.
Okay, can I what's it called? Can I say if I qualify to get one? Or
You can. So I will, at the end of this hearing, you hang with me, Emilio. I'm going to put you in touch with our pretrial services department to see if you qualify, okay?
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
Next we have Ryan Soto. Ryan Soto. Is Ryan Soto here? Okay, we will call him at the door. Galob Urea, I understand, is in the Bexar County Jail. Beatriz Avalos.
He's present, Your Honor, with attorney.
So Ms. Avalos, there she is. Do y'all want to confirm Ms. Carrillo?
Yes, I will confirm her as my attorney.
Okay, then Ms.
Your Honor,
Yes.
we already have filed some plea papers for this case. We're ready for the plea, Your Honor.
All right, we'll take you up at the end, okay?
Thank you.
So, Ms. Carrillo,
Yes, Your Honor.
can you share those papers with Isabel, who is our county clerk? Isabel, do you have them?
They should be in their queue already, sir.
They're already in the queue? All right.
Yes,
then
sir.
Ms.
Already called them.
Okay, Ms. Carrillo, then we'll be ready to take them up at the end, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Next, we have Genevieve Benavides.
Here,
That's mine also, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, we just e-filed a dismissal on that case. She had been placed on probation for another assault, and this was older than that. We just didn't get it till later. We would have handled it with that. So upon finding that out, we e-filed the dismissal on that just a little while ago.
Okay, then with that being said, Ms. Carrillo, Ms. Benavides can be excused from this hearing.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Ms. Benavides. You are
Yes.
excused.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yes. Alex Briand. Alex Briand. Alex, are you here? Okay, we'll call and a warrant will issue. Mark Flemings. Mark Flemings. We'll call him at the door. Oscar Hernandez III. Oscar Hernandez III. Brett Oldenkamp. Brett,
Yes, sir.
Brett, do you have an attorney?
No, sir, I do not.
Do you want to have time to hire one, or do you want to see if you qualify to have one appointed, or do you want to represent yourself?
I'm gonna see if I can have one appointed.
Okay, when we get through, I will put you into a breakout room to see if you qualify, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You bet. Joseph Velez. Joseph Velez. We'll call him. Carlos Zamudio. Carlos Zamudio. Call him. Next 4 have waivers, 5 have waivers. James Butler. James Butler. We'll call him. We have the next 3 taken care of. Okay, is there anybody whose name I did not call? Anybody? Okay, and that being said, hang tight with me. Mr. Padilla. I've muted you, Mr. Padilla. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes.
All right. So, Mr. Padilla, I'm going to. Why are they already in these rooms? Why are they taking up?
Hello?
Hold on. Okay.
I lose signal. Hello?
Yeah, just 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Padilla, I'm going to put you into a room with Miss Ivy. Do you know how to go into a breakout room?
No.
Where'd she go? I need to find Miss Ivy now. See what happened here. I'll just he is iPhone.
Yeah, he's just iPhone.
Okay, so I just
Find it.
Ivy, did you get a notice?
Not yet, Judge, let me see. I don't have it yet, sir.
All right, let's start again. Try again. Got it?
I got
All
it, Judge, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see who else we have. Mr. Oldenkamp,
Yes, sir.
tight. When Miss Ivy comes back, we will assign you to go to a breakout room with her, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did I miss? Is there nobody here to confer? Then in that case, Miss Carrillo, I need to get over here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me get your files up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Carrillo, we are ready to proceed then on the state of Texas versus Beatrice Avalos, clause number 35036. Ms. Avalos, can you raise your right hand? Where are you? Do you swear that the testimony you're about to give in this case is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Avalos, I'm showing you a document that says it's the defendant's consent to a plea by video conference. Is that your signature on it?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Okay. And by signing this document, you're telling me that you want to give up your right to appear in court and that you want to plead by televideo conference. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign this document knowingly, freely, and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the document that you've signed is now made part of the record. Ms. Avalos, we're here because you are charged with a possession of marijuana under 2 ounces. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is that the current pleadings with the state?
Your Honor, the charge was reduced to a Class C.
Okay, so is amended?
Yes, yes, Judge, amended to a Class C, possession of paraphernalia.
Okay. Ms. Avalos, can I have a plea from you of guilty or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
Okay. So do you understand the charge that you are being charged with now? It is a Class C. State that again, would you please, Ms. Carrillo, or the state?
It's a Class C possession of drug paraphernalia.
Okay, perfect. And Ms. Avalos, you understand with that comes a fine of up to $500, no time in jail?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Okay. I'm also going to show you a document which is entitled The Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonishments. Do you recognize that document?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
And have you had the opportunity to go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Carrillo, you're confident that she understands the charges against her and the documents in which she signed?
In my opinion, she does, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. And you signed this document knowingly and freely, Ms. Avalos?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And are you satisfied with the representation you've received from your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
And Ms. Carrillo, you're satisfied that Ms. Avalos is mentally competent?
Yes, Your Honor, in my opinion, she is.
Okay. And she was able to assist you in any possible defenses?
Yes, she did, Your Honor.
Okay. Get this one done. Ms. Avalos, I'm showing you the next document. Do you recognize your signature on on that document?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And that, I'm going to go ahead and sign this document while we're moving. Ms. Davalos, you have signed this document, which is the trial certification of your right to appeal. Do you realize in signing this document that you're giving up your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Ms. Davalos, do you understand that in entering your plea that you're also entering into a deferred adjudication on this, that you agree to pay a fine of $100, court costs of $269, and do community supervision for a period of 90 days and pay a community supervision fee of $60 per month?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Stavros, I'm going to accept your plea and the agreement that you've made with the state, and find there's sufficient evidence and that you're competent to sign these documents. And in just a second, I will have you sworn in by Ms. Rodriguez.
I already did, Judge. They
Go ahead.
came here in person, so I already did. I got ahead of you.
All right, well, that's good. Okay. So, Ms. Davalos, are you working right now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. How many appearances do you have, Ms. Carrillo?
Your Honor, I'm sorry?
Yes. How many appearances do you have in this case?
Oh, I think this is the first one, right? I think it's the first one.
Okay. So, Ms. Davalos, do you have the ability to pay Ms. Carrillo $110?
If it's overpayments, yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, if I may?
Yes.
Okay, it's a significant amount of money that she's gonna have to pay for fines and supervision fees and all that, and she does have a job, but as the way things are right now, I think she has enough to be able to pay what was asked for in the agreement. So I'm asking the court to waive the court appointment.
Okay, Ms. Carrillo, I will do that and let me take care of that right now.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You will be required to pay the fees, which I talked to you about earlier, Ms. Davalos.
Your Honor, may I speak to Ms. Savalos?
Yes, you may.
Ms. Savalos, when is your next day off?
No, Thursday next week.
I can't hear you.
Speak louder.
Sorry, I was on mute. It's going to be Thursday next week.
Of next week? Okay. Report to the probation office on your day off on 2/18 at 9 o'clock in the morning.
And where is this probation office?
It's right next to the jail.
Okay.
The next building down from the jail, it says adult probation on the top.
Okay. And here in Hondo, Texas.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
No, sir.
Ms. Carrillo, do you have anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, then I'm going ahead. I've accepted Ms. Avalos's plea. The papers are now forwarded on, and Ms. Avalos and Ms. Carrillo, I think you both can be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome. Okay, Ms. Ivy, you are back with Mr. Padillo.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Padilla does qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. He's been Robert Gear has been appointed. He did not have anything to write the phone number down with, but he will be mailed the contact information for Mr. Gear, Judge.
Mr. Padilla, did you hear that? Mr. Padilla, unmute yourself.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Gear is going to be your attorney.
Okay.
You will need to get in touch with him, and you will be back here on March the 19th at 10:30, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Touch with Mr. Gear in the meantime, and we will see you on March 19th.
Okay, thank you. Do I call him or does he text me? How does this work?
Ms. Ivy?
Yeah, Mr. Padilla, as we discussed, Mr. Gear should be in contact with you. Like I said, remember I told you just make sure, that if an unknown number comes across your phone, that you might want to answer because it may be the attorney calling you. And I will put your paperwork in the mail today, so you'll have his contact information. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right.
Thank you,
I can
Judge.
leave now? The whole thing?
You may be excused, Mr. Padilla. Thank you. All right, Mr. Olenkamp, I'm going to put you into a room with Ms. Ivy.
Yes, sir.
How about if I just get these together? Let's try it again. Ms. Ivy, you're already in room 1, right? Let's go ahead and vote.
Excuse me, Judge?
Yep,
I was able to go into the breakout room, but I don't believe Mr. Oldenkamp was.
send it in there now. Mr. Oldenkamp, did you get notice to go to room 1? There they go. Right.
Your Honor,
Yes.
there was an individual that showed up here at the probation office at the direction of the attorney. Richard Edward Kern is here from the 8:30 docket. And he states that his phone broke and that his attorney has instructed him to come over here so then he could appear before you.
So, Ms. Reyes, if I remember correctly, I'm looking him up. Mr. Strickland is Mr. Kern's attorney. And I thought we told him to come here at 8:30 on March the 19th.
That's what I thought.
So yeah, would you tell Mr. Kern he's just a month and some days early? And we will.
I think they were just concerned because he didn't get on Zoom.
Well, he was concerned because he didn't show up at all last time and a warrant would have been issued on this time. So we won't issue a warrant. Just tell him that we've reset him for March 19th at 8:30 and he is to come to your place then. Okay? All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Miss Ivy, I see you're back, but where's Mr. Oldenkamp?
He should have been back. We talked about how to leave the room and go back into the main session.
He must be having a good time in there because he's still there.
Okay.
Get him out. Moved.
Yeah. I showed him, told him to hit the leave the room and go back into the main session.
Are we playing videos in those breakout rooms now? Do we have movies?
Right? That would be exciting.
She bring him back in.
All right, I closed his room, so he ought to come back.
And he has been appointed Mr. Thomas Hilly, Judge.
Okay. There he is. Mr. Oldenkamp, you're back. Unmute.
Yes, sir, I'm back.
All right, go ahead, Miss Ivy.
Yes, Judge. So Mr. Oldenkamp does qualify for a court-appointed attorney. He's been appointed Mr. Thomas Hilly, and we discussed in the breakout room, he has Mr. Hilly's contact information, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Oldenkamp, then we're going to go ahead and reset you for March the 19th at 10:30. Mr. Hilly, get in touch with Mr. Hilly, and he will carry you through the rest of this process, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're excused.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
I guess that's everybody, right? I will go ahead and we'll end this, and y'all have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.